guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Anissa. As you guys can see, I'm about to do a juicy story time. Some of you guys actually keep asking me to do like another story time, and it kind of looks like to me that you guys seem to enjoy my story times. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a lot of story times, like a lot of stories, because you know, you guys lived. I'm 25, okay? I'm about to be 26. So when you're around that age, you've seen shit, you've lived life. Not lived life, I don't want to talk like I'm some old lady, because you gotta end old. I'm trying to say, when you're that age, you've seen a lot of stuff, and you've had friendships, you've had fallout with people, you've been in a relationship, through a breakup, like you just basically been through a lot of stuff, you know, in that age. You guys seem to like the other story time that I did. We're gonna go with another story time that I've got to tell you, but the story time that I'm about to tell you guys today is a bit like a juicy story time, a bit interesting one, and it's kind of basically about a friendship that I've had when I was in secondary school. It was basically a girl that I was really close with. Me and her were like best friends. Like when I say we were like this, me and her used to always chill, we used to always hang out, you know, in school, after school. We were like, when I say best friends, like we were like best friends. To be honest, she was one of those friendships that let me say, like, do you know those friendships when you have and you consider that person more than a friendship, you consider them as like one of your own sisters? Because obviously I've got two sisters and she doesn't have any sisters, which is to say, like, I wish I had a sister. And then I used to always be like, do you know what, it doesn't matter, you know, I see you as my sister, like you like my sister. So but like, we just used to call each other sister. That's how close we were. Like that's the kind of friendship that me and her had. And yeah, I just kind of trusted her a lot. And so yeah, so I'm about to tell a story time about that friendship and about that girl, okay? Because now me and her are no longer friends. We actually stopped being friends years ago, but you guys are about to find out what the reason is why we're not friends no more. You guys be through a similar situation, make sure that you guys kind of comment. So if you guys have had a friend like that, or a friend that was snaky, I would like to see it on the comment down below. And just, you know, because I kind of like reading stuff. I like when you guys comment, like, I'm not gonna lie, and I always reply back. Let me know guys if you guys have been through a similar situation. And yeah, so before we get straight into the video, make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe, because that will kind of help my channel, you know, that will very much help me. So yeah, so if you guys like this video and you like this story time, I'm gonna be back again with another story time. And just like, listen, whatever you guys want to see, I am willing to do it, and I'm willing to tell the story, because at the end of the day, you know, we're on a lockdown, we have nothing to do. So if I could see it all day and tell stories to you guys, I don't mind, because I have nothing else to do, to be honest. So anyways, I talk a lot, you know, but anyways, blah blah blah, let's just get straight into this video. So when I was 12, not 12, should I start from the beginning? Okay, so when I was in secondary school, okay, like I came to the country when I was like 11 or 12 years old. So I moved from Denmark to here. I didn't really have, you know, any friends. I didn't know anyone. I've had a few family members, but you know, I didn't speak to them like that. So yeah, so anyways, so because I was 12, I didn't go to primary school, I went straight to secondary school. So when I was in secondary school, and I met this friend, okay, and then this girl, like, she came from a different school. So, you know, but she started my school when I was like, I think I was in year 10. So anyways, we got really tight around, you know, year 10, whatever. And at first we didn't really click, because she used to act a bit like, I don't know, like, you know them girls when they're trying to like, I don't know, she wasn't, just at the beginning I didn't like her. She looked like an attention seeker or whatever. But then anyways, somehow, some way, like one time I got into a fight with some girls, and then she just jumped in, she defended me, you know, she kind of backed the beef. So then I was thinking, oh my god, like we were obviously like friends, like we wasn't even, but we were friends, but we wasn't like best friends at that time. So I got into a few arguments, few fights, whatever. Boom, she jumped in, she backed the beef. And then I was like, oh my god, I was like, wow, like this is actually a really nice girl. Like, you know, she seems like a really good friend, because if she's helping me like that, then, you know, she seems like a ride or die. So anyways, whatever, me and her became close. We became like really close. We became like best friends. So we just knew each other from year 10, year 11, whatever. So from year 10, year 11, we were like besties. And then when we finished school, okay, this is when everything went left, right? Listen to this, yeah. When we finished school, she, like, because me and this girl, we were always together. We used to hang out. She used to come to my mom's house. My mom even used to take, like, when my mom used to take us out, she used to come out with us. Like, we used to go everywhere together. We were literally together like Monday to Sunday, which is really weird, but we were literally together every single day. And then anyways, so then when school finished, like, and we got like our GCSEs, she basically kind of like, she didn't get the grades that she wanted. She didn't really get the grades that she wanted. So then one day she called me. She was like to me, oh, you know, can you come meet me, blah blah blah. And I was like, cool. I met up with her. And then when I met up with her, she was basically like, you know what, like, I know it's time for us to start looking it's time for us to look for some colleges. And yeah, so basically, you know, it's time for us to look for some colleges, but I don't think that me and you can be friends anymore. And I'm just like, why? Like, why can we not be friends no more? And then she was just like, oh, it's because I failed my GCSEs, and you know, I kind of blame you for it. And I'm just like, what? As like, how are you gonna blame me for you to fail your GCSE? First of all, me and you were not in the same maths class. We were not even in the same English class. Literally, she wasn't even in my form class. I only used to see this girl on my break time. Obviously, we were close, but I would only see in the break time. So, how has your grades got to do with me? How did I affect your grades? Like, which did not even make sense, because even me, I'm not gonna lie guys, I didn't really get the best grades you know, in secondary school, but when I went to college I had to really sort myself out real quick and, you know, redo everything. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So my grades wasn't that best, I mean the grades either, but she tried to blame me for her failing her grades. So I was just like quite hurt. I was just like, oh my god, like, so what? It felt like a breakup to think about it. I was like, oh my god, because she was like literally my only friend. So I was like, oh my god, what, you don't want to be my best friend no more? And she's like, yeah, I can't be friends with you no more, this is it. And I was really hurt about that. I was like, oh my god, like, really? Anyways, I was really hurt. I didn't really tell anyone. I just told my sister, like, when I got back home. I was like, you know, she doesn't want to be no longer my friend. And she was just like, but why? I was like, she thinks that you know, I distracted her from school, and she's trying to blame me for her failing her GCSEs. And my sister's like, that's some bullshit, like, the girl's crazy. But anyway, so then I went to a different college, and then she went to a different college, whatever, right? So then when I turned 16, I think, or 17, you know, I start making new friends. I start, you know, just start making new, because you know, when you go to college, it's a completely different experience from secondary school. So I had like my new friends there, whatever, and then I started dating. And then obviously this girl, she came back to my life out of nowhere. I had this other friend, she was like to me, you know what, I think you guys should be friends, you know, you need her, because I was going through a lot at that time. So she's like, yeah, you really seem to need, you know, real friend support. But then I was like, but how is she going to support me when she basically left me? Like, she didn't want to be my friend no more. And the girl was like, yeah, but it doesn't matter, just forgive her, this is and that, you know, we were all quite young. And I was just like, okay then, whatever. So then I kind of forgave her. But then she came back into my life, and then she apologized. Like, you know what, Anissa, I shouldn't have said that. Like, I shouldn't have blamed you for me failing my GCSEs. Like, you are one of my good friends. Like, I respect you, I love you, this is and that, right? So I was like, cool. So then I forgave her, I got over it, right? But obviously I got over it, but it's gonna take time for me to, like, you know, be close with her again, you know? So then anyway, yeah, so then this girl, it was like, let's just forget about the past and let's start fresh. That's cool. So then I started dating boys, you know, whatever, because you know that age, that's when you start dating. So then I knew this boy, right, that I really liked. Obviously, like, we wasn't like in a relationship, like, we wasn't like exclusive or anything, but you know the ones like when you like someone and, you know, you feel like they're yours, not yours, but you feel like you're in a relationship, but you're not in a relationship, but you kind of are in a relationship, but you just haven't made it official yet. Okay, so it was one of those situations, right? So me and this guy, you know, we really liked each other and whatnot. So then my friend, right, so-called best friend, she said to me, oh, who's that boy, like, do you like him, this and that? And I was like, yeah, I do like him. It's not like I didn't tell her. I was like, yeah, I do like him. I actually like him quite a lot. I was like, oh, is it, what do you like about him, this and that? So then I started thinking, like, oh, wait, hold on, wait a minute, like, do you have some kind of feelings for him? Like, do you like him as well? And she's like, no, I don't like him. And I actually even asked her, I said to her, like, you know what, if you like him, tell me now, like, I want to know. So something was telling me, like, I think this girl, kind of have feelings for him, but I just didn't think too much about it because I didn't even think that she was like, she was quite tomboyish. So then I was like, cool, whatever. So she was like, nah, I don't like him, blah, blah, but she was always interested in me and him and what we used to do. I had this other friend, and one time my friend told me that how she went and asked her, like, you know, what we are and what we do and what we get up to. And I'm just like, that's a bit like sneaky, because why would you go to my other friend and ask what we are when I clearly told you that I like the boy? And yeah, I like the boy, right? So I told you that I like the boy, so why, like, would you do that? So that's when I start asking her, like, listen, do you like him? And this is and that. And she's like, no, I don't like him. I said, cool. So I gave you the option to either tell me you like him or not, but you didn't. And I told her very clearly, like, I like this boy, I like him a lot. And he was like one of my first crush, like one of the first person I ever dated, because I was obviously only 16, I think, or 16 or 17 at the time. So he was actually the first boy I ever dated. So I was like, yeah, I really like him. And you know, when you're that age, yeah, and you like someone for the first time, the feeling is crazy because you've never experienced before. So then, anyways, whatever, right? So then one time we went to this like event. It was like a place that you go like to smoke like shisha and stuff. It's like an event place, right, where you smoke shisha and that. Anyways, he went with his friend, you know, I went as well with my friends, you know, whatever. So we all went as a group of friends, and he brought his friends, I brought my friends. We were all just chilling, partying, having fun, whatever. Then the next minute, you know, the place closed, and it was time for all of us to go home. So then when we were going home, and it was time for us to go home, and it was time for us to order the cab, I basically couldn't find my friend and the guy that I liked. So he disappeared and she disappeared, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, where is she? I was like, where is he? Like, I said, what is going on? And I had a feeling like they went together. I asked my sister, I was like, my sister, like, listen, where is he? Like, where did she go with him? And my sister's like, I don't know, but I think that they disappeared somewhere. And I was like, why would she do that? Like, when she knows like her best friend likes this boy. So I was just thinking, right, like, I was really young, and I didn't really know much about, you know, girl code like that, because I was only 16. But one thing I did know for sure was that was wrong. What she was doing was very fake. Like, you're supposed to be my best friend. Like, why are you disappearing with the guy that I like, with the guy that I'm in love with? You know, by the way, I thought I was in love with him at that time, but I wasn't. But you know, when you're young, you think you're in love with someone. You think you're in love, but you're not in love. But anyway, so then she knew. So she disappears with this guy, right? So then I'm calling her, she's not picking up. I'm calling him, he's not picking up. No one's literally picking up. So I'm panicking that time, thinking like, oh my god, like, what's going on? I can't believe she's doing this to me. I can't believe he's doing this to me. And obviously me and him wasn't really official, but he knew how much I liked him and how I felt about him. So I didn't really have a problem with that at that time. My problem was with her at that time, because it's like, you are my best friend, you're supposed to be my best friend, and you know exactly how I feel about this boy. But anyway, 2-3 hours later, they came back, and when they came back, this girl, she had the audacity to come back to us, to me and my friends and to my sisters. She literally came back to us wearing his jacket. So you didn't just disappear with him for hours with the guy that I was in love with, but then you had the audacity to come back wearing his jacket. It's like, she was some girls like, look at me, yeah. Like, she was just looking for attention, like, look at me. I was just like, I looked at her, I was like to her, first of all, where were you? And secondly, why are you wearing his jacket? And she's like, oh no, it got a bit cold. She came back with this little, like, you know, the little fake smile that, you know, when someone had, like, she had like a little smirk on her face, like, I was just there, no, nothing happened, we were just talking. So you were just talking to him and you were gone for hours. And I was just like, oh, okay, so you actually one of those fake friends. So I was like, I can't do this friendship anymore. First of all, you didn't want to be friends with me after when school finished, and now you come back to my life trying to become my best friend again, and then you're trying to take a guy away that I like. So I'm thinking like, girl, you're doing too much over here. Like, you're doing too much. You need to slow down your roll, okay? But anyway, I spoke to my sister, and then my sister's like to me, listen, don't worry, I'm gonna find out what happened between them two, so don't worry about that. I said, cool, because obviously she's not gonna tell me the truth, right? So my sister goes and she finds out what happened, and my sister's like, listen, you need to tell her exactly what happened, or I'm going to tell her, okay? Because this is not gonna work out. So then this girl told me, actually, the worst thing is, the guy that she even disappeared with, he didn't even pay for her cab home. So you disappeared with him, you were gone with him for hours, and you come back wearing his jacket, and by the end of the night, he still can't pay for your cab. And I was just like, see, no ratings. Like the guy didn't even rate her. Like, if you're gonna try to ruin a whole friendship over a man, by the way, my battery died. So if you see anything different, or if you think I've moved, it's because my battery does have to charge my camera. But anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, so she basically came back wearing his jacket or whatever, right? Then my sister's like, listen, you need to tell her exactly what happened, because if you don't tell her, then I'm gonna tell her this and that. So then she didn't tell me anything that day, whatever. Then a week later, she told me to meet her somewhere. I think I met up with her in the park or something. And then she told me what happened. And I was just like, I think she said something like she kissed him or something. And then I was just like, oh my god, like, I can't believe, like, you would actually do that to me. Like, you're supposed to be my best friend. Like, I can't actually believe that you that snaky. Like, I just couldn't believe it, because I would never do that to my friend. Because me, I'm the type of girl, like, if my friend is dating someone, not even just in relationship, if she's dating or she even likes a guy, I wouldn't even go near him. I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't, like, even look at him. Like, he just wouldn't be my friend, because that's how much respect I've got for my friends. So when she did that, I was just like, yeah, I just lost a lot of respect for her. Ugh, like, I just can't explain it. And she's just like too much. She had some funny walks as well. Like, I don't want to make fun of her walk here, but anyways, fuck the bitch anyway, because I don't like her. But she was walking like weird. Like, you know them walking when you're sticking your bum out and you're walking like that. And I'm gonna put a video in, and then you guys can see it for yourself.
Reckless ass mouth, got a stank ass walk, and a reckless ass mouth. I got a stank ass walk, and a reckless ass mouth. I got a stank ass walk, and a reckless ass mouth. I got a stank ass walk, and a
yeah. So she walks like that. So anyway, when she came back from wherever she was at, yeah, with the guy that I like, she came back walking like that, sticking her butt out, wearing his jacket. Like, it's how she was walking. And I'm just like, this girl. I just couldn't believe the way she was acting. I was like, anyways, fuck this bitch. She was doing the most. A week later, whatever, yeah, she told me exactly what she did. And I'm just like, listen, like, I can't believe you did that to me. I think I got upset. I got really upset. Not because of the boy, but it's because, like, she just now ruined the whole friendship again, based on now a boy. And I was like, I can't trust you anymore. Like, I don't think it can ever be the same now, because you've hurt me now twice. Like, not once, but now twice. So after that, it was really hard for me to make like proper new friends or trust new girls, because she was like my best friend, you know what I mean? So then anyways, then she used to always call me, say please forgive me, like I'm not gonna do it again, it was a mistake. Like, she was always apologizing and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I said cool, because to think about it, if a girl did that to me now, this age, right now, then obviously I wouldn't forgive her. You disrespected me. But that time, because I was really young, so when she did that, I was really disappointed about her, but I kind of forgave her too quick. So I forgave the girl, but I just knew not to bring her around any guys that I liked, right? Every time when I used to date someone, or if I was in a relationship with someone, she would be like, yeah, oh, can you show me the guy you're dating? How come you never show your boyfriends this and that? And I'm just like, why do you need to see who I'm dating? Why do you need to see who I'm in a relationship with? Why do you need to see my boyfriend? It's like, are you trying to take him too now as well? Like, I'm like, girl, like, I'm not showing you who I'm dating. If you want to be my friend, it's always going to be me and you thing. Like, it's just going to be me and you chilling. Like, that's it. But anyways, yeah, so we just used to chill, and she kind of realized, like, I would never bring her around anyone that I'm dating. Anyways, so me and her, we just, after that, we just kind of stopped talking. Even though we were chilling for a bit, we were chilling for one year, 1 or 2 years. After 1 or 2 years, we kind of fell out. Like, we wasn't talking like that, because I feel like after that incident that happened, me and her friendship was literally never the same again. And then anyways, when I got married, I think I was like 9 months pregnant. I think she found out from my sister, and she's like, oh, can I please speak to your sister, this and that? And my sister's like, alright, cool, speak to her. And she's like, oh my god, I heard you got married, congrats, this and that, can I meet your husband? After what you're known to do and what you're capable of, you really think I'm going to introduce you to my husband? I was like, it's not going to happen over here, girl. It's never going to happen. I told her, listen, now, you know, I'm in my 20s, and, you know, and I don't have time for bullshit. So I don't think you're a good friend, and I don't trust you. And yeah, and you just fake. I personally think, guys, she only came around because she just wanted to see, like, you know, how I lived, and, you know, who I was with, and what I get up to. Like, she was just one of those girls. So I was just like, nah, when you love something and you love your family or your man, you need to protect what you love. And there's certain friends you should never ever bring around the people that you know you love, because you need to protect the people that you love. So I was just like, you were just like those friendships that I had in secondary school that, you know, I consider as, you know, one of my best friends. You fucked me over once, and the second time you fucked me over by, you know, taking a guy that I was in love with. So with you, no, me and you can never ever be friends. That's basically what happened, and me and her, we don't ever see eye to eye. And I don't have issue with the girl, I don't have beef with the girl, but it just, I don't trust her around the people that I care about, that I love, or anyone that I'm dating or anything like that. And obviously now I'm married, so it's just like, you can't bring girls like that around your husband, because I'm like, listen, I trust my husband, he would never do anything like that. But it's just like, someone like her, you shouldn't even show your husband, like, you know, girls like that anyway, like, because she does that girl, you know, she does the most, right? The point of the story was like, just guys, be careful when you're friends with someone. And sometimes I feel like, you know, your own best friend can stab you in the back, and believe me, if she stabs you in the back once, she could do it again. I think I should have just, look, I should have forgiven her the first time when she told me that she didn't want to be my friend no more. I should have known already who she really was, but then again, I was young, I took her back, and the second time she fucked me over, she just kept on fucking me over. Anyways, the point of the story was like, sometimes you need to be careful who you're around and who you're friends with, because not everyone are your friends, not everyone have your best interest. Because this girl was a girl that I really trusted, that I considered one of my best friends. I guess she was on something else. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys liked my story time, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.